I used to believe revenge was loud. Screaming matches, police lights, public humiliation. I was wrong. Real revenge is quiet. It waits. It smiles. And then it takes everything back with interest. It started the night my wife asked me to sign a few papers for the business. We were sitting at our dining table, the same table where we'd planned our future, where she'd once cried about how lucky she was to have me. That night, her hands didn't shake. Mine did. I trusted her anyway. I always did. 2 weeks later, I found out she'd drained our joint accounts, transferred the company shares, and filed for divorce. The man standing beside her in court wasn't just her lawyer, it was my cousin. The same cousin I'd pulled out of debt. The same cousin who called me brother. They didn't just want to leave me. They wanted to erase me. I lost the house first. Then the cars. Then the company I built from nothing. Friends stopped calling. Family avoided eye contact. I went from being the successful one to the cautionary tale people whispered about. At night, I sat in a small rented room, staring at the ceiling, replaying every moment I'd missed, every red flag I'd ignored. That's when the anger came. Not the explosive kind, the cold kind. I went quiet. I stopped arguing. I stopped posting. I stopped defending myself. Let them think I was broken. Let them celebrate. My ex-wife posted vacation photos with captions about choosing peace. My cousin upgraded his lifestyle overnight. New suits, new car, new confidence, all funded by what they took from me. What they didn't know was that before everything collapsed, I'd moved one small asset into my name alone. A shell company they thought was worthless. It wasn't. It held patents, client lists, and contracts they didn't fully understand, because they never bothered to read the fine print. I did. Over the next year, I rebuilt in silence. I worked under another name. I met with old clients who still trusted me. I let my ex and my cousin run the company they stole, knowing they were reckless. Knowing they were greedy, knowing they would overreach. And they did. They inflated numbers, cut corners, lied to investors. When the audit started, they panicked. When the lawsuits followed, they pointed fingers at each other. That's when I stepped back into the light, not as a victim, but as the owner of the only remaining legal rights tied to the original business. I didn't yell. I didn't gloat. I simply enforced contracts. Their accounts froze. Their investors vanished. The company collapsed in a matter of weeks. My cousin called me first, voice shaking, asking for help. I let it ring. My ex-wife showed up at my door later, eyes red, saying she'd made a mistake, saying we could fix this. I looked at her and felt nothing. Not hatred, not love, just clarity. I told her the truth, that the man she betrayed was gone, and the one standing in front of her owed her nothing. I closed the door gently, quietly. Today, I own a new company. Smaller, stronger, built on lessons paid for in pain. I don't post much anymore. I don't explain my past. The people who betrayed me are still rebuilding, still apologizing, still regretting. In me, I learned that the best revenge isn't destruction. It's survival, it's patience, it's winning without ever raising your voice.